project put together. Recently flying camera from the project coordinator. Doing wonderfully well. Yes, for the beautiful project. Alright, so yes, thank you very much. Here I go, let's at the Barrow Stadium. 15-minute play between the two sides here. Yes, at the Barrow Stadium. But like I said, 3 games going down simultaneously. Bright Future versus FC International. It's also goalless at the other venue. That one is being played in the Premier Academy Stadium at Gusau in Lugo right there. It's goalless there. Unlike the one happening.
Welcome here on the show, Sports Update on Trust TV. Adeni G. Shafe. Well, good one there. Looking at that particular clip of that match. Fantastic performance from all the teams participating in that particular league. Let's run some stories trending the world of sport. Sports Update this. And let's update you what is happening around in different sporting moments. We'll be starting from the home scene. We know that our team, Chan Eagles, as we speak right now, they are over there in Ikene, in camp, ahead of the Chan 2025 coming up, where Tanzania, Uganda, and also Kenya will be co-hosting. All the 3 nations will be co-hosting the rest of Africa, where they'll be seeing, they're trying to see who would at least pick up the trophy. But right now, our team, Chan Eagles, are right now in the camp. And according to NFL President Ibrahim Gusau, he says we are not going to Chan just to participate. According to Gusau, who was in Uyo to support the team after they pick up that ticket, alongside the DG of National Sports Commission, Bukola Olakpade, and the entire Nigerian Football Federation, where they were on ground to see how they will support the team. And they were able to do it convincingly against Ghanaian team, the Black Galaxies. They won their game 3-1, and the first half they scored 3-0, and they were able to pick the ticket at the expense of Ghana. But right now, according to the NFL president, they are not just going there to be a bystander, they're not just going there to be a watcher, they are going there to actually pick that trophy. They want to see how this team will do well, and that's why they are really planning to see how they will be in camp ahead of this competition. Also, maybe they'll be able to at least take them out, get some experience, and bring them back before the competition starts properly by February 1st is the D-Day when this Chan 2025 will be starting over there in Kenya. Well, Uganda and also Tanzania co-hosting. So as it is, we're expecting the best from them. And according to NFL president, they're not just going there to make up the numbers, they are going there to also at least push for the trophy. And hopefully it will actually go well with them. At least no one saw that coming when Eagles started the last AFCON, before they got to the final where they came second. So the same way, even though we are not being rated much in this particular draw that will be coming up from CAF on 15th of January, that the draw for that competition will be drawn. But right now, for the fact that they are not being rated much high, that's at least blessing in disguise for the Chan Eagles. But they really believe in themselves. NFF are already saying we want to scoop this cup. It is very possible. After a very long time, and Nigeria have not really participated. Still updating you in the world of sport. Let's talk about another team, but this time around in the MPFL. They call them the Shooting Stars. Some people call them the 3SC. Well, their coach, the man they call the Oracle, Ogumbote Benga, is saying, well, we are confident in Shooting Stars' readiness for MPFL second round. The second round starting soon. And according to Benga Ogumbote, the first stanza, they were able to at least get to the 5th position, there about 4th position rather. But right now, they want to see how they will do well. Better than that, behind Raymond Stars, Rivers United, Rangers International, Shooting Stars are trying to see how they can do better. Second stanza, they will get to see how they can be more confident in the front of goals, score more goals, win away, win home, and at least amass much points that they really want, according to the man they call the Oracle, who has really traveled around the MPFL with a lot of experience that are actually bringing to the table of the 3SC. Well, that will be a big one now for that team, because they really want to do well in the second stanza, trying to see how they can gun for the title of the MPFL in 2024-2025 season. Right now, second stanzas will be starting, and they are not just giving up. They also want to see how they can battle. After all, they are among the big boys also. If you want to look at the MPFL, a lot of history behind that team from Oyo State. Shooting Stars of Ibadan, well, confident enough that they will do well, coming from their coach, Benga Ogunbote. From Ogunbote story, let's go from this time around another Southwest story now. We're talking about Akure Stadium. That's where Sunshine Stars actually played their treble for a while. That stadium has actually been on moribund now. Work is ongoing on it, and they're trying to see how they can get it fixed before February, according to the project manager, Mohammed Sani. According to him, Akure Township Stadium will be ready, and they want to see how they can fix it before February, where everything will go well. At least they can return home. They've been playing at the Dina Dikpo Stadium and also playing at the Ijebu-Ode, moving around. Or this time around, they want to come back to Akure, where the state team actually have been plying their trade there. Well, as it is right now, when it comes to the MPFL, you have to look at Sunshine Stars of Akure for the fact that they try their best to see how they can do well, and that's why they are really rushing the stadium to see how it can be fixed and for them to return home back to Akure there. For Sunshine Stars of Akure, they really need to get it right, because really home is always sweet and they want to quickly get back home. According to the project manager, they are really running fast to see how they can fix that particular stadium for them to return back to Akure, where they will get the massive support from their fans there. Still giving you an update. This time around, we move away from Akure quickly. We dash to Europe and we look at fixtures for tonight over there in the English League Cup, FA Cup. And then we'll also look at Spanish Copa Cup there. For the English FA Cup third round fixtures tonight, Sheffield United will be taking on Cardiff City, Everton against Peterborough United, and Watford, they'll be facing Fulham in that particular encounter in the city of London there. Those are the three games that will be coming up between the six clubs: Cardiff City, Peterborough, Watford, Everton, Fulham, and Sheffield United, all locking horns out tonight in the third round fixtures in the English Football Association Cup. Well, right now, away from that, let's look at the Super Copa. Well, Super Copa will also be coming up between Real Madrid and Mallorca. That's a big one coming up there, because whoever qualified from this particular game will be facing Barcelona in the final. Well, as it is right now, Madrid will do everything possible to see how they can do well. That particular game will be coming up over there in Saudi Arabia. As we speak right now, Real Madrid versus Mallorca are really gearing up to see who wins this particular battle between the two Spanish Super Copa semi-final. And this is a big one. Well, they're actually waiting for either of them. Is Barcelona, who did well yesterday to defeat Athletic Club there. They won their game 2-0, and now they've been able to qualify for the final. So waiting for Mallorca or Real Madrid to be able to lock on with them in the final that will also be coming up this weekend. Looking at the Spanish Super Copa there. A tough one is going to be, and a lot of people will be hoping that Real Madrid will be able to scoop this so that they can see another El Clasico in the making when it comes to football. It's very interesting when you watch the Barcelona and Real Madrid locking horns, fighting to see who wins a particular cup all over the globe. Is always a match to watch. From there, right now, we quickly move away and talk about this particular story. Eyimba, well, for NPFL transfer, Eyimba International will reinforce to fill loopholes, according to Eguma Stanley, the coach of that team. According to him, they want to make sure they look for players. At least so far, he has seen the lapses where that team's actually having issues, and now they want to fix it. That's why they will be checking the market to see how they can get some players to reinforce for the second stanza of the MPFL. They won their last match they played against Nasarawa United in that encounter 2-1, and now they want to add more legs to see how they can be better off for the second stanza of the MPFL. After all, right now they are standing 7th on the law with 2 matches to play, and they have the chance to also add more, because 19 matches are already waiting for them plus the 2, so they have about 21 matches that at least they can use that one to climb the ladder of the MPFL. According to Eguma, they will see to fix those lapses or loopholes for the Elephants of Aba. Well, from that particular story, we quickly go on a short break. By the time we return, just a short one, we'll give you much more in the world of sport. welcome back on the show, Sports Updates. We're giving you update in the world of sport right now. Just let's at least touch on those transfer gossip, although we'll be starting from volleyball, where we have a Nigerian right now that has actually moved on to join a team in Morocco. That story says former Kano Pillars player Moses Ghana right now joins FUS VC, that's Volleyball Club of Morocco. Well, that's a good one for that particular player. Moses Ghana has since moved away and now he has joined pitch tent with FUS Volleyball Club of Morocco, where he'll be playing his trade, and we hope that he will do well for that particular club. Talking about volleyball there, not everyone will play soccer, as we always say. This is the volleyballer moving away from one club to another club over there in Morocco. Then let's talk about basketball. Former D Tigers coach Sam Vincent gets camp director, the combined camp director for 2025 Basketball African League that will be going through different locations across Africa. Well, good one for Sam Vincent right now, getting that nod as the combined camp director. Now let's look at all the camps that they'll be playing games. We have Kalahari Conference that will be coming on from April 5th to 13th at the Ibn Yassin Opening Sport Hall, Rabat, Morocco. Another one in Sahara Conference from 26th to May 4th, Dakar Arena in Senegal. Nile Conference in Arena, that BK Arena in Kigali, and you have some bed arena in Pretoria, South Africa. But Sam Vincent will be the camp director of all the combined camps there concerning the BA Africa. Wishing him the best right now, talking about basketball. And from that basketball, let's talk about boxing. Oleksandyr Usyk, well, right now is the unified heavyweight champion. You can't take that away from him. But right now, it's like the camp of both himself and Tyson Fury are considering the third bout. Oleksandyr Usyk versus Tyson Fury 3 could be coming up. Camps considering possibility of that fight in the light of the day. They want to see maybe they can have the third fight. After all, a hard-3 fight with Deontay Wilder, who says he can't go for the third time. That would be very juicy. But let's wait and see. Maybe this fight will actually see the light of the day between Usyk and Tyson Fury. Twice they've met. Twice he has won against Tyson Fury. So the third one, let's see, maybe Fury will be able to do it against him. After all, Fury did well against Deontay Wilder. When it comes to football, one of the greatest footballers when it comes to football in Cote d'Ivoire, and also Manchester City will never forget him in a hurry. Yaya Toure. Toure is now a certified coach. Let's look at that story. Yaya Toure receives UEFA Pro license to proceed with new career as head coach. Congrats to him right now. Very soon you will see him at least standing by a touchline to also showcase his talent. Hopefully it will be better than a lot of players who later turned to coach. They go well with most of them, but for Yaya Toure, let's see what we'll be having to offer when it comes to football coach there. Congrats to him getting his UEFA Pro license, and now he's ready to go as a coach. Let's see, maybe we'll get to take a little tutelage from Guardiola, who was able to at least do well in this sport. From there, let's talk about the coach of France. Currently, his name is Didier Deschamps. Right now, he will be stepping down as France coach after 2026 World Cup. That is the story we're looking at. He has been with them since 2012, and he has done well for himself. If you look at the record that he's having with France, at least he won World Cup, won Nations League, 166 games that he coached them. He won 106, 31 draws, 29 losses, and 347 goals scored under him, and they conceded 152 goals. So what a record coming from Didier Deschamps with Frank Bleu as coach. Good one there. By 2026, after that particular World Cup, he will actually leave that position. So let's see, maybe who will be taking over. Will it be Zinedine Zidane, another Frenchman? We'll wait to see. But for Deschamps, he has done well for himself and the entire squad of France. Quickly, let's look at some transfer gossip. Al-Shabaab announcing Juventus legend Pavel Nedved. Nedved is now the sporting director of Al-Shabaab of Saudi Arabia. He has taken over, and he will be seen to transfer activities of that particular club after he was relieved of his position from Juventus. A legend with Juventus any day, anytime. Nassr ignite interest in Casemiro of Manchester United. They want to get him, and really, through the counsel of Ronaldo, has been at least advocating for him to be poached away from Manchester United. If everything goes well, he could be moving, even though they are still hoping that Talisca moves to Turkey, then they can easily sign Casemiro to join them. See, let's talk about another another one. PSG step up effort to sign a particular player, Brashkelia, maybe let's say still a teammate, although they separated now from different clubs with Victor Osimhen, Brashkelia from Napoli. As it is, PSG are stepping up effort to get him to sign for them. Well, let's see what will actually be happening concerning that, if he'll be moving away from Napoli to PSG. Two more story. Jose Mourinho, you know that man, he has moved around the whole of club in Europe, but right now this is actually saying Mourinho emerging as one of the favorites to replace Sean Dyche at Everton. Well, let's see. Big one. Mourinho will jump at this. He always actually loves Premier League and he wants to achieve something big with Everton if that will see the light of the day. So for Mourinho and Fenerbahce and Turkish Liga, that might be the end if everything goes well concerning that particular rumor. Meanwhile, Chelsea, the Blues, as we speak right now, they are monitoring a player called defender Maguire right now. They want to see how they can sign this player, actually watching him with their radar. Their scout are really watching to see if Mark will be joining them if everything goes well. Right now, it has been a lot of rumor here and there. Let's see, maybe they'll actually sign finally this January or at the end of the season. Giving you all the update in the world of sport, as we actually brought it to you from the entire crew of this particular show. Well, before we go, just to let you appreciate the fact that at least they stay with us to watch this particular show. Well, thank you very much for staying with us. I'm Adeni G. Fun is always business and fitness. I'll leave you with this.